Guess I got not just day. Game? System? Yeah, there you are. Ugh. Wait. This thing. Oh. I really think my Xbox is dying very quickly. Kinda worrying. Right, over here. My property. But of course we'd have to put up with the house condition and shit. And not dealing with that shit.
I like you because you seem nice. Mum says there's no dragons anymore. Where'd they go?
I'll read.
If you'd be so kind.
Yeah! Woo! All right.
Ugh.
I really want to be most grateful and a good
Incredible!
Yeah, nice.
For the love of all you old sacred! Yes! If you can find better prices anywhere, then I can start these
Good
out.
one.
Finish up there instead.
Impressive.
Good!
Ugh.
all that gold must be
I could use a hero getting my kids to tidy up their rooms.
Oi, you look just like a dweller.
Keep an eye out for danger. You never know when it might creep up on us.
This is absolutely fabulous. Nice. Good. Even.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes. Do us a favour, and I'll be your friend. There's this thing I need. Can you get it for me? great. Thanks.
Hmm. You still level 1, why
Pleasure doing business with you. Things have never been worse here.
Sail! You're a whiz with a rolling pin. Wonderful dough work. You can roll with the best of them. Wonderful dough work.
This seems massively easy.
Oh, that's a good pie. Pie of the day, I reckon. Oh, that's a good pie.
Best establishments in Brightwall.
Pie making perfection.
In my pocket. Would you like to see it?
Oh, that's a good pie. Don't just buy from anyone. Buy from me. Quality pie making, that. You can roll with the best of them. Good pie.
It's definitely a fast way to make money, I think.
That's one hell of a pie. Hey, that was my favourite rolling pin.
Still would like to be able to buy
Always look
shops now.
out for sales. You never know when I'll put one on. Things have never been worse here.
A little something new has appeared in the sanctuary shop. Care to have a look? That appears to be all of the gifts.
I can't feed my
Try
family.
bloody thing again, couldn't I?
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this
Business
mess?
is at rock bottom. Spend for the love of all you hold sacred.
Please help us.
Anything like refill?
This is bad. This is so bad. Good. Where did you come from? Did you bring anything?
I'm not sure where I can spend it, but thank you. Thank you. Please help us.
I really should avoid these quests.
Take this anymore.
We don't need much. Just enough.
I can't feed my family.
You don't look like Brightwall folk. Maybe you're more giving.
Don't tell me the dog needs a higher frigging treasure level to find this damn thing. That'd just be annoying. Do I,
Ah, hello.
that's- There it is. Okay. I'm making Miss Big Valley. I should check out.
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Yes.
Products in Brightwall. Got a question, or maybe you're just browsing? You got it! I can't believe it. That's great, thanks. Ta muchly, me old pal.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
You happy adventuring, or do you ever think about hanging it up and settling down?
I don't want to get up to 40 so I can get the last goddamn thing.
Nice. Like a really good cheese.
I could use
That's
a hero
grand.
getting
Thank
my
you.
kids to tidy up their rooms.
Cheers. Come back soon.
Yes!
No love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned. Have you ever thought of being a troubadour? Yes, yeah! I love it. Pretty good.
My brother was killed by a hob. Did you see any hobs?
Oh, delighted.
Ah,
Yep.
If you'd be so kind.
it's for the best all these soldiers on the street and stuff. Otherwise, civilization would collapse, wouldn't it?
No finer goods in all of Brightwall.
You seem
Wow.
alright,
That's better
but
than
then I
cheese.
hardly know you.
If you fight any
For the love
renegades,
of all
I hope
you
you make
old
them suffer.
sacred-
A gang of them did my husband in.
Haven't seen as many scoundrels about
Oh,
recently.
that gold must be heavy.
Probably have
What a
you
burden
tonight
having to
for
carry
that.
it all around.
I've heard of attacks in this area.
Is it true?
Oh, oh.
Woo! Yeah! Cool!
Find sundials anyway.
Uh,
Ridiculous. The one I've got is a classic. When you play that lute,
I've heard there are treasure chests around. And they're not even hard to find. Is that true? You're not the sort who attacks
So why
unarmed
did you go into
villagers.
adventuring? Was it flexible working hours?
hobs on my land once, so kind of like adventure.
oh,
Wilted, that is.
I'm waiting to
What
see.
have you been up to?
That's a pleasing thing.
You're one of them travelling types, ain't ya? Here today, gone tomorrow. Wahey!
Have a few things on sale, just so you know.
All right.
Simple, really. You just put this foot first, and then the other one second. Yay! That was really quite something. Been warmer than expected lately. Ooh. Definitely an improvement on the mediocre, that.
one more, come on. Where are you people hiding?
Things have never been worse here. This is getting more tantalizing by the moment. Yes, I liked it.
Now I remember why I can't frigging remember any glitches for this game. Frigging made it like this. So you couldn't abuse it. slowly unlock everything as you play.
Oh, we've got all sorts we have.
Mm. I'll be back from that. And we have 10.
Watch out for tails! You could get a real bargain.
How curious that Sir Walter should have chosen a tavern as your rendezvous point. I do.
Question. Can I, from the map... Hornberg, do south for an insane amount. No, I don't want to go for all the trouble of having to fucking upgrade everything again and again and again and again and again. Exclamation mark mean I can actually do it now. There's one here too, so...
You were successful then. Bloody marvelous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me. One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweight, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
Something more?
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Seika and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
You appear to... You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really. You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact that you're dressed as one. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Fancy another?
I was gainfully employed. We should have just what you need. Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of gold. What are you looking for? You're paying top gold for a top quality item. Keep an eye.
It appears you have all the required ingredients for your distasteful mercenary disguise. You may return to the sanctuary to change into it when you wish. Let's adjourn to the dressing room and see about your disguise, shall we? The appropriate facial hair adorns the bust before you. Ah, well, that's not the most traditional look for a lady. However, it should be effective in blending in with Seika's men. Now, for the tattoo. Ah, yes, very mercenary indeed. You'll fit right in with those brutes. Now then, you better be off to deal with Seika, hadn't you?
Stop putting that fight stuff out. Fine people like your good self.
Spending your money helps the economy.
Your face is hairier
Excuse
than
me,
your dog's.
How did you get so ugly? Why are your clothes so ugly? Are you really poor?
Haven't you got any idea how hideous
Oh,
those
prices are quite good.
La la
Stay in
la
business
la.
if they
how
weren't.
hideous those trousers are? Haven't you got any idea how hideous those trousers are? You're not one of those pillaging and looting types, are you?
My customers have been good to me, so I'm...
In better times, I always gave it to charity. I'm really hoping that comes around.
Thanks for coming in.
Thinking maybe lead the child to the door, but cannot apparently do yet.
Be sure to teach those mercenaries a lesson. I'm sure that they deserve one. You've a new type of gauntlet available. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Excellent choice of gauntlet.
I should really leave my exploring around till late.
Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately?
Nah.
Me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. It wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Jim.
Hey, Jimmy, over here. Jimmy, over here, mate. Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do, you know, the thing.
What thing?
Go on, show him.
You might... Any other business?
This is a map, yep. 1 silver and 1 gnome.
To attend to?
I can just find the damn gnomes.
Wow! Thanks, Jimmy. I don't know what to say. That's real kind of you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to find this thing I lost.
After that fella what stiffed us on last job, it'll make it more fun to kill it.
Doesn't Wolfie like his cage?
Wolfie, I told you.
Gilbert. He just doesn't look like a Gilbert to me. All right, Jim, how's things? You've been drinking in Brightwall again? And don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
I bet you think that tattoo makes you look tough, don't you? Gotcha! Look at...
Jimmy, that really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him.
It's not Jimmy!
Oi! Don't let that little girl beat you. It's embarrassing. You better magic yourself some shielding.
That was a lucky hit. Don't let it get you down.
Ugh.
I'm gonna stuff your door and you all stand.
Let's see if I can actually see my health.
I'm looking forward to striking. You hurt my mate. I'll have you for that.
Oi, that punchy magic stuff is fair. Mate, good.
You spellcasters.
You know, fine, whatever. Break some, can break others. Come on.
Kill the Jimmy impersonator!
There's a silver key.
You know what you need? A really close shave. This girl would have to be damn good to lead us all. She can't be that good, can she?
You'll shoot someone's eye! My arse, that was one hell of a hit.
Interesting to you.
Leave her! She's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
to this last fucking... Fucking target, oh bloody... Ah, great, more of them, wonderful.
Stop! You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
Ui.
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Seika has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
Lava. Eventually probably get the Noel family pack. Marriage. Blacksmith. Winemaker. Loot. No, I'm gonna actually have to try for the door now, which means I'm gonna have to get the other bloody controller out again. even do the blacksmith? Find out soon enough. Grab more melee. We need about 90 to get the rest. Okay.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Did I put the controller back where I got it from yesterday? That is the question.
It is a momentous occasion, madam. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place. You've received additional articles of clothing.
Ah, barely muted before I sneezed. And because you've got the fast travel thing on there, I can't fucking see what you're saying, game.
Well, that is a more traditional look. Any other business to attend to?
Do I go back to Brightwall first? You want me first? May as well try it. Oh, I should not try and lean in that direction. I should not try to lean in that direction. Ow, 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 ow. Gonna fill that one later. From actual combat. Right. Plug that in.
I want to see two heroes. What would one hero's passion even look like? Don't answer that.
Whoa! Bum, bum,
Oh, lovely. Just the thing for their reunion on the beach after tumbling over the waterfall. I've already seen that. Show me something new. Boring. Come on, show me something new.
I had a freaking choice between the things. Nope. Why does it not just let me fucking choose? So much better if it did that. No!
Express yourself whenever you're ready. Awful. You have to do better than that.
That's why we've already done that one before, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh yes, I'll use that and they watch the sunrise together. A metaphor for the heat of their growing passion. Wonderful.
Still not enough.
That could have gone better. Definitely couldn't have gone worse.
Let me fucking choose.
Go on then, show.
There are new items available in the sanctuary.
Give me a bunch of expressions. Let me be able to use the expressions.
Show me. I have a deadline, you know.
Wowee.
Oh, my friend.
Still don't want to open. Piece of shit.
Ah, hello.
A kiss, an embrace, a little tickle, all are great. Roughly in descending order.
How do I... I'm not sure how I did that.
Go on then, show me. I have a deadline, you know.
Just unplug the damn thing, it just does that. Forces me to put it back in. How did I get rid of this little bastard before? is that? Okay. Apparently that's still not enough to get the bloody thing done. Goddamn sense to me.
I see not one hero, but two.
Right wall. Just let me use whatever fucking expression I want. It would be so much easier.
We're low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items.
Have a few things on sale, just so you know.
Money helps the economy, you know.
That's lovely, thanks.
You're smashing.
Business
They're
with you.
looking for a bard. You should inquire.
Don't go hungry. Try our packed lunches.
Yeah, I don't think I can do the blacksmith job yet. Anyway, where was...
I want to make something of myself.
I get... Right, I managed to get lost in...
Give your nose a friend. Get a moustache.
Weird. Okay.
Lovely work. Pie of the day, I reckon.
That sounds much more.
Great pie. Have you done this before? You can roll with the best of them. Dressed like a king with our stock.
Oh, we've got all sorts we have.
Pie of the day, I reckon.
Listen to them coming through my door.
You handle that dough like an artist. Pie of the day, I reckon. You're a whiz with a rolling pin. Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
160 a time. Could be better.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
I'm gonna buy everything anyway, so why am I even bothering? Shops first. That's the main important part. Shops first. And eating outside. Jesus Christ, make up your mind. There, house over here. Sale, so it's probably quest related.
Spent last night propping up the bar. Oh, my word, I'm hungover today.
Business.
It's late and I'm off to bed. There's a small cell.
Yes, the special ingredient of our famous silver hen ale. I find it lends the brew a rather piquant flavor.
Oh, but Samuel, this isn't a silver hen ale. Ah, here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The king's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
Okay.
Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Select a villager to help, and by helping them, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. The little scamp is always going off on her own, having adventures and whatnot. Always comes back after a while, though, but this time she's been missing for hours and hours. I'm frantic with worry. It's all her father's fault. He never stops talking about how there's gold to be found in the caves in Mist Peak Valley. I bet that's where she's gone. Please find her and bring her home, I beg you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
I'm gonna do all the quests anyway, because I'm me. My dog. Fire would be the better spell to use, really. Actually seems to damage them. Shock just seems to shock them.
Help me! Help! There's so many of them, and they're so scary. Please take me back to Mummy. Are you here to take me home? Oh, please. said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, I just did. We made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! Hooray! I spy with my little eye something beginning with S.
No.
More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Hooray!
Come on, put the gun away.
Let's see what it is. Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
What's right?
So I'm good to them.
What I want is... in the empty goddamn places.
This is terrible. Somehow the gate got open, and all of my chickens have escaped. I don't know how they did it, those chickens, and maybe I never will. Chickens are extraordinarily clever. Will you find the buggers for me? Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think, chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me.
You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit. Chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them any fear.
Need to defend your home? Shoot down passers-by from a distance? We have what you need.
You sure you... Terrific! We're gaining the initiative. Go on. There are still more out there.
Right.
You ever need money?
Give your nose a friend. Get a moustache.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let them out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer being complicit in this chicken oppression.
But they might have destroyed the entire town, possibly the world.
They might have gone off to live peacefully on their own. They might have created great works of art or literature. We don't know. And we have no right to take away their fundamental liberties based on our own prejudices.
Well, now it's clear taking away their liberties isn't enough. I have to assume you'll try to facilitate another escape. And that means the only choice is to kill them all.
Oh, no, Bernard! No, don't! All right. Keep them locked up. At least so we can talk about this.
You infiltrated the chickens. You lived among them. You know them better than anyone. What's to be done? It's a simple matter of kill or be killed.
No, Bernard. They're not like that.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs. Oh, I just don't know about this.
It's what's best, Bernard.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of.
I hope everything is in order. That looks familiar. Have you worn it before? Ah, very good indeed.
It's the right thing to do.
I wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
Invisible barrier.
No, you're drunk.
Please, I'm begging you.
Norris's. One freaking vacant one. No, it's a shelf.
Pinch, you foul, vile fiend! You are... You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it.
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you.
Nice clothes.
Splendid, splendid. You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Morley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Finish the previous freaking quest.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed Only place. Death and insanity await you. Thou who seekest forbidden knowledge, but shall find naught but damnation. Don't pick it up. No, really, I'm serious.
You need dot.
You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Can I look around though? I'm guessing no.
My love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
This girl's rich. We're gonna have fun looting a corpse.
Plenty more blood where that came from, son. Keep going.
She can't take us all on. You all right down there, boy? That's gonna...
Oh, that might hurt, matey. What the hell are you? Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last! But what is yonder scar upon his cheek? It cannot be. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched misery! I am undone. My heart breaks with grief. It has beat its last. Adieu, unkind world. Adieu.
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly had passed on. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Sounds delicious. Tragic comedy. The title refers to the comedy and the tragedy, which are the two pieces of bread holding the meat of the matter together.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you a million times. Thank you.
He said bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Hark. Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that? Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense. Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers. I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express
so
that very
what
sentiment.
shall you do now, Mr. Locke? Any more mysteries on the horizon?
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning and deduction diminish with each passing day. Investigation is a young man's game.
How would you like to take acting lessons?
I would rather consume a bottle of arsenic.
And who could blame you?
Mm-hmm.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe something new has been added. That appears to be all of the gift.
History available.
Oh, hello. Lovely, aren't they? I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life, and I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes. They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. You couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you? Great, great! Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around, anyway.
Welcome to the safe.
Does include the doors. Okay.
Whoa! Never seen that before. Great stuff! Whack her again, lad.
Watch it! That dog will go for you!
Little shot's not gonna stop me.
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Lovely that is. We get nothing for this job except...
We're going to smash your...
Stop back shooting at us!
Hey, it's not nice to play with guns. Take cover, lads.
Was there supposed to be a storm?
Do.
I buy stuff. So come here and I'll buy your stuff, okay?
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one woman, the daughter of the old hero queen. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope that you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your mother founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our queen.
You sure to find something special like someone special?
What's the damn gargoyle quest first?
Feel free to look around.
Well, what could have happened to it? Maybe I should have bought the shipping insurance. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honor, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice, oh,
Gargulus multipulus us.
Never leave home without a hat. Always look both ways before crossing a road. Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Start every day with a healthy breakfast.
oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed, I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
Well.
Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you've made to the people of Albion. Your contract with Samuel is there, for example. You have done a wonderful thing for those poor...
The door. Right, okay.
You'll never amount to anything.
Oh, it's you again. The one that convinced us to keep the chickens.
Thank you for what you did, though I will say it was a strain on our marriage for a little.
That it was. I didn't want to let the birds out, and she said chickens weren't meant to be cooped up. Of course, I said the definition of coop is a place you keep chickens.
Finally, we came up with a compromise that worked for both of us and, more importantly, made the chickens happy. We don't let them run free, but we let them do the next best thing. Run races.
First of its kind. Gives chickens an outlet for their aggression and allows us to maintain security and control.
Would you like to bet on the next race? It's very simple. Speak to Horace by the track. All profits go to... well, mostly they go to buying more feed. They're voracious eaters.
Mr. Cluckles wins the race! I haven't seen anything like this since the last time he won a race! Mr. Cluckles comes from a long line of chickens who...
I don't mind. What I object to is them taking my best friend who wasn't even running.
I still say chickens can't be trusted, but at least now I know they can be controlled.
Ah, hello.
Right, so what after that? God damn. Fucking. You. Step there. I don't want Manly's throw me into it, aren't you? Well, then let me do the quest.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper.
Damn thing doesn't open. How do you, Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder. Promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury!
You'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Boulder? No. He couldn't be happier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
Chicken dance. Expressions. Waiting for the damn door which just won't open. Dies. Blacksmith. Winemaker. Loot. Storm spell. Still no ability to buy shops. I don't know what I'd expect to give it to me at that point. I got more bloody things for that than anything else. Ugh. Need 20 other things.
Not good at all.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. But there is still much for us to do. And I know just where to find our next allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mistpeak when you're ready. The revolution is just getting started.
It's amazing what you can find when you're digging up your back garden, isn't it? Giant bones, portals to other dimensions, broken bottles. I'm sure my cousin Saul would know what it is. He works over at the Brightwall Academy, you see. Very bright fellow. You wouldn't mind taking it to him, would you? I'd do it myself, but all that digging has done my back in. Wonderful. How kind you are. Here it is.
I placed the contract represent...
Yeah, representing the promise, blah, 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 blah. And gnomes are evil. Yep.
I'll buy it.
Make up your damn mind glowing path.
Oh, thank you. From my cousin, is it? She's always sending me odd things she finds around the house. Although this one does look quite intriguing. I shall have a closer look when I have the time.
Do? Oh, it's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help me! My gnomes! My beautiful gnomes! With their little hats! I have to get them back! I just have to, you understand? I have to! Oh, thank you. I knew I could count on you. All my darling gnomes have deserted me. Well, all but one, and he's right in the house. His name's Lionel. He always had a chip on his shoulder, that one. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and talk some sense into him. And don't worry, you won't have any trouble finding him. You just need to follow his... his voice.
And there it is! Avenger wins!
I'm not scared of you or your gun. You could just get stuffed. Proud of yourself! Everything I've done for you. For all of you. What happened? I heard your gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to find the others. Hunt them down, wherever they are. See if I can get them all back. I can work out a way to fix this. Your mother! You shut it! I told you never to mention her! Perhaps the company can help. Well, I am going to write a letter to their customer relations department. A strongly worded letter.
That's the moment starts. Is there 4 more little buggers in Brightwall?
Fancy another?
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know, cleaning up the streets. I'm ashamed to admit it, but we've had a rash of jailbreaks, and not enough men on duty to track the criminals down. If you could help us out, I'd pay you for your time. Just find them and drag them back here. No doubt they'll put up a fuss, but you can handle it, I'm sure. Great. I'm in your debt. Well, until I pay you, that is.
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Get your weapons, maim, kill, and slaughter
just so you know.
with my great weapons.
Cheers. I appreciate your help.
Cheers. Come back soon.
You're a beacon of sartorial elegance in a drab, grey world.
We have everything you could possibly need to maim
Come on now. What's your pleasure?
I want to remember this.
Come see what's on sale. Add some character to your
doggies. I love throwing them into the river in a sack.
I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them.
It's so noisy, so I'll have some idea when they're around.
That Oris is an odd sort.
If you need money.
Here, doggy. Come over here and die.
You trying to orphan my kids? Us shopkeepers like to give special discounts to special customers.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
You won't find anything better in all of Brightwall than the stuff I'm selling right here. Don't be a miser. Buy someone a present.
Yeah, I'd expect one of them to be back there. Oh.
If you could just give a little. They do get underfoot.
Mm.
I can't believe you got me. I thought I'd never get caught. Lead the way then.
Here you are, then. The finest wares in Albion.
Ooh, the stuttering.
Get your weapons, maim, kill, and slaughter with my great weapons.
Just wait till I tell my mum. She's gonna find you and she's gonna give you a whooping like you wouldn't believe. Sure, you'll get your money for turning me in, but don't start thinking you're making a difference or anything. I'll be back.
Ah, another villain for the cage. Keep this up and we'll have the entire criminal underworld locked up in no time. Thanks for your help. Make sure you come back soon. There'll be more work, I can just feel it.
What do you put second gargoyle back where the first was? Sorry, gnome.
The situation is desperate. Oh, maybe I should write more than one letter. Or will that seem too desperate?
Would you put them in the library and in the frickin' dungeon in here as well? Of course you would. Yep, sure, fine. This won't take long. There's still a bit of stuff in here, isn't there?
You should go somewhere nice and peaceful. Like a cemetery.
You're down there, okay.
You remind me of an old friend. He was a twit, just like you.
Suppose I should go around this way first. There's another one.
I can't decide whether I like your looks or your to sue it. If it were up to me, then just die, starting with you.
Okay.
The Sanctuary shop has some new...
Rebel. Done. There are gnomes. This is another escaped prisoner.
Hello again! You delivered that package from my cousin, didn't you? Well, it turned out to be a rather ancient artifact, a key to a secret door in this very academy. Most exciting. I was all ready to open it and investigate, but Samuel, my boss, said it might be dangerous. He suggested I find a capable escort. You certainly look right for the job. Will you come with me? It could be the greatest discovery of the century. You will? Brilliant! Let's go then, shall we? I really hope this turns out better than the last expedition I went on. I got a nettle rash.
thing. I was just in here killing tons of things, wasn't it?
Knowing my luck, all we'll find is a list of goods traded to some long-dead merchant 1,000 years ago. Still, that could be interesting in itself. What did they trade in those days? Who knows?
Let's visit this door, the one through Valade. Very annoying. Shoot the fucking enemy. Ugh. Let's see if they stop spawning right next to me.
We might find new tomes of arcane lore, or a book on ancient science that will enable us to build a flying machine or something. Though that is unlikely, I have to admit. This could be most interesting. Who knows what strange wonders and curious artifacts may be found behind this mysterious door. Wow, look at this place. It's stacked with rare books and ancient tomes. It's like a librarian's paradise. Thank you so much for getting me here safely, but you can go now. I'm going to stay here for a while, read and catalogue everything. It's going to be thoroughly marvelous.
tendency was hunting with a friend when tragedy struck. Attempting to climb over a mossy log, Carl slipped and his rifle fired, the bullet striking his friend squarely in the chest. It was almost certainly an accident, but still, he did kill him. So I'm well within my rights to include it here. I guess, given the banality of the circumstances, he wasn't really famous. But when this book comes out, he bloody well will be then.
Okay. Oof. Ugh, once you get rolling now, it's so weird. gonna lead to the gold door. Which I can actually open. And then what fucking know what I should want. Okay. Assume I hear everything.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
It's an easy way to check.
You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
Yes. Okay. You don't know why else do all that. Okay, has a gnome. It still has a silver key somewhere as well.
What can I do for you then? My goods are the cheapest. Really they are. Look, that's her. The one who saved us.
Didn't hear that. Close the key. So where's the little...
Looking for something special? Or will it just be the regular stuff today?
I like to think about puppies. About slowly crushing them.
But where should I start? I hear Brightwall's
Watch
near
out for
now.
sales! You can get a whip.
You round here, eh?
It's a great day to be alive. And a better day to kill. My favorite things are music and sunshine and love. And pay. If I had a friend like this...
Nice and easy.
Well,
Hi there.
Really, you're not letting me. Oh well, doesn't make a difference that much. Yes, save. Okay. Blech. Right. there. Actually, that's the name of the mercenary camp as well, isn't there? I'll grab it quickly. I can still come and go as I please.
How about some company?
Anywhere so posted. Right, Wolf's got a sale right now.
They're in.
Oh, look at the doggy. Looks delicious. Seeing you brings back memories.
As I now have to differentiate freaking. Oh, bastard's voice from the mercenaries.
Yeah, I know these clothes are a mess.
Ugh.
Fancy a little slap and tickle?
Oh, mine.
Oh,
There he is.
didn't notice you there. How'd you like being so insignificant?
You know, underneath this outfit, I'm completely
Christ,
naked.
how
I
bad
ain't
can you
bleeding
get?
gnome. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, aha! Oh. Back, step back to your little back. Oh, come down. Oh, hey. Oh, blimey! Oh, blimey!
Hello, Charmer.
You looking for a date?
Why don't we back to the red roll?
Enough to have a righteous adventurer around.
Uh,
And that with a righteous dog, too.
that is
Have you
fine.
checked the sanctuary shop recently? I believe that.
Okay. And everyone save. Okay. So that will be all for today. And tomorrow we will, well, clear out the mountains first. Then we shall continue onward. How many are there in the mountains again? 7. 7 of the little buggers. Not to mention the rest of them silver keys. It's going to be a thing. So, for now though, bye.